But I'm just telling you right now, if you're dealing with any sort of narcissism, there'll be attachments to you. That's how they like it. If you're dealing with trauma of any kind, SA, SRA, um, chronic trauma, there will be attachments and there will be these big uglies as well. I say big uglies, you know, there'll be these dark attachments too. So my role in our protocol is clean that up first so that you can feel your freedom. You can feel who you are. Then Marilyn will come in and Marilyn will say, now who am I? Let's decide where I want to go and what I want to do with my life. And then let's look at anything else that we can, any other, I'm going to say like roots that we need to get out with mindset and that kind of thing. So it's a really unique approach, Marilyn. I wish that it was an approach that was available to me when I was healing.
Oh, absolutely. I spent the first 32 years. I mean, I contemplated suicide in September 2000 because the weight of it. Now, I would have said it was just about the catalyst event that had happened in that moment. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was all of the other emotional baggage that I've been carrying since childhood. Now, in my mind, I'd said I'd put it to one side. I put a lid on it. I was over it. I was moving on, but actually it hadn't gone anywhere. It was just festering inside and really starting to seep out in all sorts of very unpleasant ways. But because this wasn't the language that I was even used to speaking about, I wouldn't have been talking about limiting beliefs. I didn't even realize it was there. All I knew was that there was this feeling inside of self-loathing and all the guilt and the shame around what had happened to me in childhood. And quite frankly, I didn't even know that it was possible to resolve those things, because I'm like, well, it's happened. I can't change what's happened to me. And therefore, it has shaped my identity, and that's who I'm going to be for the rest of my life. So it was an absolute blessing, number one, to realize it was possible to resolve it. And number two, to be introduced to modalities that allowed me to resolve it within days, and then taught me how to work with clients within one day. And when I used to say to people, I do 1-day breakthrough sessions where we release old anger, sadness, fear, guilt, limited beliefs, negative emotions. We look at your values and what's important to you in life, and then we clear your timeline, and then we reprogram. And all people thought I was crazy. I've been doing the 1-day breakthrough sessions now for the last 25 years for people who are watching this in real time. And that was a revelation, because I had kind of got it into my head from just what I knew of the world, that even if I did want to work on this, once I knew it was possible, that it would probably take me years and decades or a lifetime of angst and struggle to resolve those things. And when I realized you could do it in a day, I was like, okay, shut the front door. Where do I sign up? I'm in. So Kate, do you want to say a bit about, should we talk a bit about the format that we're using? Because we're combining a good 45 years worth of experience between us.
Yeah.
So I think we'll say a bit about, okay, we told you kind of what it is.
Yeah.
So what are you going to be doing with regards to this particular program?
What I'm going to do is individually have a one-on-one session with each person that signs up. I'm going to do a visual scan and see what I see going on with as far as energy attachments. Then what I'm going to do is prior to the workshop, I'm going to remove, I say, the biggest offender, which is usually there's one main attachment, that's the offender, and then there'll be other things underneath. Sometimes removing the main offender takes a few days, and I say from an energetic perspective, because the body and the energy body needs to kind of recover and heal. So I usually do the first offender first, and then I come back and I do the rest of the clearings and then restore the energy body. That's what I'm going to do prior to our workshop. I like to have 2 weeks period of time to do that, and then so I'll do my part, and then you'll do yours, Marilyn.
Absolutely. And just to be clear, Kate, you're going to do a one-to-one with Kate, and then the clearing work happens. You don't even need to be there. And I love the fact that, Kate, you said you do it while people are sleeping so that they're not getting in the way, and it all just, I love it. It just happens magically. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Brilliant. And then once Kate has done that first clearing, I'm also going to do a one-to-one with those of you who sign up to take part. And if you do want further information, if you want to go and have a look, the short link is bit.ly, bit.ly/deprogram-heal-recover.